Okay, let's talk about scheduling for success. A top producer's schedule is, we talk about it all the time in the coaching and all the sales meetings and whatnot, but the most important thing for you to remember is you gotta wake up in the morning very early. So if you're waking up right now, let's say at 8 o'clock, you want to start waking up at 6 to 6:30, not later than that. You want to be in the office by 8 a.m. Now, the routine before you get to the office should be first and foremost, exercise in the morning, drink a lot of water, eat something light and healthy, spend some time meditating, praying, get dressed, get ready, and get to the office before 8 a.m. Okay, and here's what a schedule should look like for top producers. Now, if you wish to do a lot of deals and you wish to be, successful within your real estate career, you gotta follow this schedule verbatim, okay? So here's what you're going to do. At 8 o'clock, you're going to reach the office. You're going to write down for about 5 minutes what's your goals from the day. So you just write down your goals. What do you want to achieve that day? After you're done with that, you want to sit down and visualize your day successfully. So you're almost like projecting on the screen of your mind what the day is going to be like. Okay? So you spend about 5-10 minutes doing that. Once you're done with that, you want to take your scripts that you will... For example, if you're prospecting for sale by owners, you're going to take the for sale by owner script. If you're going to prospect expired, you're going to take the expired script and start role-playing it, hopefully with a partner, and if not, you can just chant it out loud. So you want to spend about 15 minutes, okay, non-stop, 15 minutes just reading out loud your scripts, and then at 8:30 sharp, you want to start prospecting. Now, in order to be able to prospect at 8:30 sharp, you need to prepare yourself a day in advance. What do I mean by that? You don't want to start looking for leads at 8:30 and then by the time you find a couple of leads, it's already 9:30, 10 o'clock. Okay, so you want to prepare all your leads a day in advance. So at the end of each day, what you're going to be doing is for about 15 minutes to half an hour, you're going to organize all your phone calls for tomorrow morning. All your prospecting time it has to be organized. Okay, now I always recommend to call first thing a couple of your past clients in sphere of influence. It's easier to start the day by calling someone you know and get some positive feedback. Okay, so the first 5 phone calls, 5 contacts should be with your sphere of influence past clients list. After that, you start calling for sale by owners and expireds, and you need to be on the phone for minimum 2 hours non-stop. Okay, now when I say non-stop, every 50 minutes you should take 10 minutes break. But you want to do 50 minutes of each hour where you're spending your time dialing the phone and making contacts, talking to people. Alright, the goal is to make minimum 20 contacts per day. For those of you that want to do over 20 deals a year, you got to do 30 contacts a day. And the easiest way to know how many contacts you need to do per day is how many deals you wish to do for the year. So for example, if an agent wants to do 40 deals a year, you got to contact 40 people per day. Okay? Now, until about 11 o'clock in the morning, you got to be on the phone prospecting. At 11 o'clock, you're going to spend about an hour to do your follow-up calls. Okay, follow-up calls, you're going to be calling all the leads you created the day prior and the days prior. And you're following up on your leads the goal is to schedule an appointment. So between 8:30 and 12 o'clock, you're on the phone. Your goal is to create contacts, make contacts, and create appointments. Okay, that is your goal, to schedule an appointment. 12 o'clock to 1, take a break, go have lunch, read a book, listen to some positive thinking, audio tapes, whatever it is that you like doing that can help your mind be more positive. Spend another 5 minutes visualizing the ideal day. And then at 1 o'clock, you're going to do some previews, properties. Go out there, take a look at some properties, and do your MLS searches and prepare yourself for the listing appointment if you have one. Alright, this is really how to schedule yourself for success. Is the most important times in the morning between 8 a.m. and noon time. That is the most important time for top producers. That's exactly when you're going to be creating all your leads and all your appointments. You're going to schedule all your appointments with that time. It's the most important time of the day. Now, what happens to an agent that starts at 10 o'clock in the morning? Agents that start at 10 o'clock are not making enough money. Okay, and I'm not talking... This is not a guess, it's a fact. Agents that start after 9 a.m. already are behind schedule. And when you reach the office at 10 o'clock, by the time you prepare yourself, it's already 10:30, 11 o'clock, the morning is already gone. So the most important thing is for you to fight the morning urge to continue to sleep. You got to wake up hopefully between 5 and 6 a.m. and be at the office at 8 a.m. ready to go for your day and get excited. Alright, that is a successful schedule. You have to schedule yourself ahead of time, and we'll talk more about that in the boot camp, so make sure you register for the boot camps.